Talkin Fight. We've got a very special episode tonight. Joining us, we have Mike Orr from the Knuckle Up Show and Neil the Deal. So, given the fact that it's very special, I'm going to turn the reins over to the show to Neil, who will guide us through some very interesting topics he's lined up. What do you got for us, Neil?
Hey, first of all, good evening, everyone. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'm so happy. It's a new year. Graham, Happy New Year. Thank you very much for everything, guys. Happy New Year to you all. Please, this year, be safe. And best of luck to everybody and all your future endeavors this year. So please be safe out there, be smart, and stay healthy. You know what I mean? So anyways, guys, here we are. It's January 1st, one of my favorite days. I love this day. Lots of good sports on today. And I'm fortunate enough to have one of my best friends on the show tonight. That would be Mr. Knuckles Up. Mikey Orr's on the show with us. This is the Knuckle Man. So what do you got to say, Mike? How you been?
How's it going? It's been a long time. I'm good. Yeah. I'm just, hibernating COVID. You know how it is.
Yeah, man. Yeah, exactly.
Sitting at home watching nothing but boxing matches from the past.
That's right. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of that myself lately, and it's really nice to see you, Mike. I hope you're looking to the new year, looking forward to the new year, the new show, and all that jazz.
Definitely.
All right, guys. So keep an eye out for Mike on talkinfight.com. He's one of our strategic alliances here. We work together. He's a good buddy, and we'll always stick together as friends. You know what I mean? So
definitely.
Let's talk a little bit about some stuff here, Graham. We're going to talk about this because it's basically the first day of the year, and it's such a beautiful day, as every day is. We're going to talk about a Canadian guy who I liked very, very much when I saw him fight quite a number of times. He's a local fighter. Basically, I believe he's out of Mississauga or Toronto, whatever you may call it. But I saw him fight many, many years ago, back in the early 2000s is when I saw him. And that was when I believe he was probably at the pinnacle of his career.
Yeah, he boxed from 93 to 05.
93 to 05, Mike?
Yeah, 93 to 05. So yeah, you saw him near the height and near the end.
I saw him in around 2003, 2004, 2002, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, no, I know exactly who you're talking about. Good guy too, man.
Yeah, he was really solid. I met him a couple times there at the Hershey Center after his matches, and him and his brothers were hanging around and watching the fights and stuff. So we were talking to his brothers. They were really, really nice guys, as Syd is himself. So do you know how many brothers he has, Mike? I'm pretty sure he has
I think he's got two. I think he's got two brothers.
I think you have two brothers, Syd, I believe, and both of them are boxers. At least one of them is a boxer for sure. I know
that. They're a boxing family, I believe.
Absolutely. That's what I was under the impression, because I remember one card I saw was him and his brother were on the same card. So like it was an undercard. Then Syd was always the headliner, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, well, with 35-4, right? That's the record. So
yeah, pretty good. Well, how many fights what was it, 39, Mike?
39 fights total. He was 35-4 with 23 knockouts.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's pretty impressive, really.
Yeah, definitely.
So he's got a 23. He had 23 knockouts, Mike, you said?
Yeah, 23.
That's a pretty high knockout percentage right there. 23 out of what, 39?
He definitely has a hammer of a fist, that's for sure.
Yeah, so you're looking at probably what, Graham? That's about 63% knockout percentage. So anything over 60, guys, like we were talking about before, 60 is when you're 60% at anything, you actually are considered a professional. So I don't know what exactly, but I know if you're into poker and you win 60% of the time, like my buddy Jesse Nichols, then you end up, hey Jesse, how are you? Nice to see you out there, buddy. Yeah, if you're like Jesse Nichols, you win 60% of the time, you're considered a pro. You know what I mean?
Well, if you're winning 2 or knocking out 2 out of 3, then that's 0.666.
Oh, wow.
So there you go. Yeah,
there you go. There's my math contribution for the evening.
Hey, remember we don't use proper math here. Remember, guys. According to our panelist Christian, who's unfortunately not with us this evening.
No, unfortunately, with Christian, get better, buddy. We love you.
So you're saying we might get Syd on the show, is what you're saying, Neil?
I'd like to. I'm going to try to contact some people somehow to get a hold of him. I'm sure I can. I know a few people that will be able to get a hold of him. So we'll see what Syd says. Everybody's different. Some guys like to interview, some guys don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
True.
Do you know if he was an Olympian back in the day?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think he went straight. He probably had a small amateur career. Maybe I said, if you can answer the questions for us, we'd love if you're tuning in or somebody lets you know we're talking about you. Maybe you could go comment or come on and let us know. This is what we were hoping you might like to come on the Neil the Deal show and let us know some of this stuff, right?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I've never seen anything about him being like an Olympic champion or anything like that.
I believe he had an amateur career. I don't have any stats on his amateur career, but I do definitely know he's obviously a professional fighter. So
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I saw him fight, man. He was dynamite. He was fantastic. He was absolutely off the hook, off the chart. He was a tough guy, man. Like I'm talking. I mean, what was it? 35 wins out of 39, Mike?
Yeah, 35-4.
Yeah, so he basically,
I'm telling you, any of the people watching, just YouTube it. You can find his fights. It's easy. Just he is an exciting fighter to watch.
Guys, he was exciting when I watched him live. I was like, whoa, this guy's actually kicking butt. You know what I mean? Like, and he's Canadian. I love you, Syd. Yeah.
We have good Canadian champs. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So, anyways, we'll talk a little bit more about Syd. Then we're going to move on real quick, guys. So, just to let you know what he's been up to lately, as far as I know, he got married. He has 3 children. All right, and he opened up a successful gym called Syd Fit. All right.
Oh,
so
wow.
he trains and coaches young and old boxers. That's what he's doing now. So he's giving back to the boxing community at everything, at all levels. And he's a fitness guru nut. You know what I mean? Like he loves his fitness. So even at even being the age that he is, he was born. I believe it was September 23rd or something. 72. So Graham, let's do your math again. If he was born in 1972 and it's now, how old would Syd be?
Old.
48.
That makes sense. Yeah, 48. You're right. Good one, Graham. I'm impressed. You know what I
mean? Two for two tonight. Wow.
2 for 2. Holy cow, man. I know it's a new year, Graham, but you're really starting off with a bang.
I know, batting 1,000.
That one made me choke. Are you counting beans there on the desk in front of you or something? What's going on?
Yeah. He's a bean counter. Exactly. Exactly. All right, guys. So anyways, thanks a lot. We're going to talk a little bit about Syd again. He had some notable fights, but unfortunately, I don't even know if I want to mention this because then he'll probably say, I'm not going on that show. That guy just made me, I don't mean it, Syd. It's just the guys that you were fighting, the big names, you gave it all you got, but just, I don't know. You tell us what happened. I don't know.
Bernard Hopkins. He fought Bernard Hopkins. There you go.
That is correct. And that is, hey, we all know who Bernard Hopkins is. Come on.
Yeah, definitely.
Was that the end of Willie DeWitt's career?
Yeah,
no. Willie DeWitt's career was Burt Cooper.
Oh.
But he did have a couple fights after that. He did okay, Willie. I love you, Willie, but he didn't pan out to be the great white hope that we all thought he was going to be, right?
Right. Who did Bernard Hopkins? Who did Bernard Hopkins?
Who else? He was fighting. He fought a guy named Alejandro Barrio. You know this guy Barrio?
Oh yes.
Yeah, he's a serious guy too. Like these are really tough guys that Syd was fighting. So, and Jeff Lacey. You ever heard of Jeff Lacey?
No, I don't think I have.
He's a really tough guy out of the States. He's really tough. So
definitely somebody I'm gonna have to watch then.
Yeah, you can check them out, guys. Check out these guys, Barrio and Lacey and Hopkins, and he's got it. Like that's only 3 out of 39 fights. So there's 36 other guys he fought that were tough as nails. You know what I mean? So he only lost 4 fights. Was it, Mike? You said?
Yeah, 4.
Yeah. So he lost those 3 to those 3 guys, but all the other ones he basically won, dude. So those are. I mean, the biggest ones, I think he was having a tough time, I guess, getting over the hump, right?
Yeah, always. Yeah. But once he found his rhythm, man,
Yeah, once he got the rhythm going, then it was all right. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Then the guy started smashing people out, man. 23 knockouts. That's huge.
Yeah, that is huge, especially in 39 fights. That's like some serious knockout power, right?
Definitely. Definitely.
Right on. So, Syd, I want to thank you. Happy New Year to you and your family and your kids. If you're listening to this, or any of the Vanderpools are checking us out, any of your brothers, anything, give our producers a call. We'd love to see you sometime. And God bless you and have a great year, Syd. So we'll move on there. We're going to talk, Mike, a little bit about this. What's going to be going on coming up a little bit in the new 2021. We call it the new life. Because the new life is now changed, the good life. So
the new life
we have now. So everybody's got to, work from home and take the kids to the, they're doing schooling on the computers now, and like the new life. I mean, we're old cats, right? You know what I mean? We didn't even have cell phones when we were growing up. So here we are, virtual around the world. It's fantastic. And I want to thank you guys all again. Happy New Year again. If you're just tuning in. It's Neil the Deal here. We're with Mikey Orr and, of course, the man, Graham Boyce. So let's move on, guys, to the next little thing. We're going to talk about some stuff. Remember, I was saying, Mike, we should talk about what's coming up this year, like kind of funny things or stuff that might happen, or because it's the first day of the year. So let's go through a few things I found out through my travels. So we got apparently there's a rumor that Oscar De La Hoya is going to make a comeback at his age. You heard anything about this, Mike?
Well,
actually, this is the first I'm hearing about it right now.
It must be part of the LOL league.
Yeah, I'm thinking, well, he's making a few bucks with his Golden Boy Productions, and why would you want to break up that beautiful face at this age?
Right?
Hey, who are you going to fight? The milkman? Like, who are you planning on fighting? Like who?
Who knows?
Floyd Mayweather?
I know. He's saying that he's only 90% sure that he's going to come back.
He's training. I heard he's been training for months and months, man. He's actually training.
You know what it is? It's that Mike Tyson, Roy Jones sparked this movement in these older guys, man. That's what it is. These old guys are not. It's hard to hang up the gloves after you're in the spotlight for so long, right?
Absolutely.
So you sit back, you coach a bunch of these kids, you watch these kids rise to stardom, and then you get somebody like Mike Tyson who's like, hey man, I've done everything, I've been arrested, smoked weed, been a vegan, not, crap.
Exactly.
You know what, I'm 53 years old, let's decide to try and box again. So I think that has really sparked, a lot in these older guys, man, and you're going to see a lot of them coming back. Like apparently Tyson is set to fight Holyfield again. So
yeah, that's what you heard that too, eh, Mike?
Yeah, I heard that. And you know what? I bet you any money that Holyfield would have loved it if Tyson was vegan back then.
Exactly. Well, exactly. Mike Tyson gives a new word to the word vampire, carnivore, whatever you want to call it. This guy will eat your own. What are those guys? They eat the shrinking heads and stuff, like cannibals. It's like the guy's a cannibal or something.
He was a cannibal, man. He was.
You know what I mean? Like, who starts ripping people's ears off?
He should have had a snack before he started drinking the match.
Yeah, man. Exactly. Should have had a little Mickey D or something before he, little Timco or something, right?
Yeah, but you know what? Just that, that those old guys, man, they're sparking something in the older guys, in the older generation, and people, who haven't been out of the ring too long. Well, like De La Hoya's been out of the ring for quite some time, but like look at Tyson, man, 15 years out of the ring, came back. You know what? He didn't look like the Tyson that we knew and loved, but he was, he looked pretty good for a 53-year-old man who got in there.
He was in good shape. I thought, Mike, I thought he was in great shape. He was 4 pounds off his world, like he was 4 pounds or something off his world championship weight, right?
Yeah, definitely. And you know what? If De La Hoya is doing the same thing, all to him, because I'd love to see him come back. He was a very, very, very accurate puncher, man. That guy, every time he hit his mark, one after another. He might not have been the hardest hitter, but he was so accurate that he caused so much damage. And you know what? Good on him. I'd love to see him come back. I wonder who he would fight. Honestly, I don't even care who he would fight. I think it'd still be a great match to watch.
Well, like it's going to be interesting, Mike, and we all know that there's something brewing. We're trying to figure it out. We're getting some info, a little bit ticking away, about this Roy Jones Tyson thing that went on and what's going to happen moving forward. And I think I think you've hit it right on the nail. Some guys are coming out of the woodwork now, thinking, "Oh, maybe we can still do this in a controlled environment." You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Sure, why not? And boxing, guys, as we all know, we're all biggest boxing fans. Boxing is becoming the biggest sport like it was in the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. It was the biggest thing since sliced bread until MMA started becoming MMA. So I think, like I said before in the MMA skits, I love MMA people. I think they're amazing. It's a different entity, MMA. It's completely different. So it's just nice to see that people are giving boxers their due credit over time. Here they all say, "Oh, well, that guy's only a boxer. The other guy, if they were in the MMA ring, he'd get hurt." You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but,
definitely.
Exactly. We kind of saw that with the Mayweather Conor McGregor thing that they
see with that. What I believe that was that Conor McGregor thing, and the Floyd Mayweather, that was a cross promotion to try and bring new fans to the boxing world who might not have been part of that. Right, which is exactly the same thing that I was talking with a few people about already, about this whole Logan Paul and Jake Paul, these guys getting into the ring now, famous YouTubers who have music careers, who have video, blogs and all this that are very successful. They're getting into the ring. As much as it's a circus, it's doing wonders for the sport, because you know what, you're bringing a whole new fan base of younger people who have no idea about boxing, but now they do because of the platform that these guys are representing. So as much as it is a joke to see, for instance, come on, man, you got a guy, Logan Paul, who wants to get in the ring with Floyd Money Mayweather. He's going to get it. It's a joke. It's a joke. You got a guy who's 0-1. This is going to be his second professional bout, and he's going to fight the champ, the man.
Yeah, I don't know, Mike, about this one. This one is a suicide mission, I think.
I believe it's a suicide mission too. But you know what? It is a combative sport, and anything can happen. You got to remember that. It takes one lucky punch, man, to end the fight, and everybody knows that. So you can never count it out.
Okay, so Mike, give me the number. What's the odds of Logan Paul beating Mayweather in Vegas?
Oh, honestly, it'll be probably some of the funniest odds you'll ever see in your life.
Exactly. It'll be like 5 million to 1.
Yeah, probably something stupid, something astronomical.
Like, I'm going to put $2 on Logan Paul.
Yeah.
On Bet 365, $2.
We should all put $2 on Logan Paul and see what happens.
Why not? It's only $2, and if the guy gets a lucky punch, and we could be 10 billionaires.
Exactly, right?
Or millionaires, anyways. Whatever.
I think and true, and like the purse for that fight too is astronomical. I think they've offered something like $50 million to Mayweather to do it, and $200,000 to Logan Paul to get his shit slapped. Like, I don't know, man. I think it'd be a little bit more money to get my shit slapped by Floyd Money Mayweather.
Hey, Mayweather, I'll take you on anytime you want to go. Money, man. I'll show you the money. I give you my money. You know what I'm saying? I'll show him what I got. Sure. So Mayweather, if you want to do, I'm up next, okay? After you embarrass this Logan Paul dude, apparently he's a YouTube personality, Mike, or something.
Yeah, so like 20 million followers or some shit like that, man.
20 million followers. He's gonna have none left because he ain't gonna survive.
He almost didn't survive the
and they'll come to my show. Yeah, they're gonna all come to my show because he won't exist anymore after this. Or he's gonna be disfigured, so he won't be very good looking anymore.
No, man. Mayweather's gonna smack the shit out of him. That's for damn sure.
It's gonna be unbelievable, man. This guy's gonna tear him to pieces, limb by. See, Floyd Mayweather's a funny little guy. What he does is he literally, as we all know, he just beats the shit out of you for the whole time. He doesn't want to knock you out. It's like he's playing possum with you.
Definitely. He gets
you look at his knockout percentage is not very high, but his ring unanimous decisions are like lots because he plays like that. He's in such good shape that he just outwins you and outpunches you and just basically doesn't let you hit him. If you notice, he hardly ever gets hit.
Oh,
and he's basically laughing at you.
He's a great counterpuncher. That's for damn sure, man.
Oh, he's probably the best counterpuncher.
Yeah, probably one of the best counterpunchers in the game, man.
Yeah, ever.
That guy is fast. He can close. Oh man, the way his ability to close the gap and get out at the speed is just it's unbelievable, man. It's graceful, almost like
it's amazing. I'd love to fight him.
It's the same.
I'd love to fight him.
Oh, I'd love to fight him, man.
Why not?
For sure.
What's he gonna pay me? 200,000? No chance.
Wait,
up it, buddy. Let's go.
Pay me 100,000, I'll fight him. Pay me $100,000, I'll fight him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, okay, $201, and I'll do it. $200,000 and $1. That's all I want is more than Logan Paul, and I'm in.
Yeah, that's so funny.
And I'll start training tonight.
And then you have his brother who wanted Conor McGregor. He called out Conor McGregor. I don't know if that fight's gonna happen. So they put in this.
What, he has a brother. Logan Paul has a brother.
Yeah, there's Logan Paul and Jake Paul.
So these guys are definitely brain damaged from birth.
Oh, yeah.
They want to fight Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather. So
yeah. Well, see,
right.
Jake Paul, back in November there just knocked out Nate Robinson.
Right.
In that ugly display.
Oh, is that the guy that knocked out Nate Robinson?
Yeah, Jake Paul. That's the old.
Yeah, I thought Nate Robinson was gonna beat that guy.
Yeah, so did I. So
that's the little brother that won. The little brother.
I don't know which one's older or younger. I think Logan Paul's younger and Jake Paul's the older brother. Right. But he wanted to fight Mayweather, and he was calling him on. Talking shit about his wife and all sorts of crap.
What?
Oh wow. Yeah. These guys, what they do is they cause all this drama and all this controversy, and they get their views up on their YouTube channel, right?
Yeah, I'm taking all his views because he's going out in an ambulance.
Yeah, but in the same turn, you have me watching a fight at a friend's house, and his 6-year-old grandchild knows exactly what's going on in the fight and who's fighting. And, this is the first boxing match he's ever seen in his life. The only reason why he knows about it is because he had some YouTuber tell him about it. So realistically, as much as this is a joke, it's creating a whole new generation of boxing fans. So you know what?
I kind of like this Logan guy. Now I changed my mind. All right, I can change my mind. I'm like a woman, eh? I can change my mind sometimes. Not all the time. Sometimes. Okay, I like you, Logan. I won't take all your guys. I'm sorry. Let's just see. I hope you survive, dude. That's all I got to tell you.
I'll be watching. Honestly, it's going to be a quick one. It's going to be one of those back in the day when you had to order the pay-per-view and, you stayed up till 12 o'clock and at 12:01 it was finished.
It was old Tyson fights. You go to the washroom, come back, and the fight's already over, and you've just gone to the washroom.
Yeah, man. It was pointless to watch. But this is going to be a good one.
It's going to be interesting. It'll be fun. And I think, like you said, Mike, it's good that they're doing this because it's bringing in a whole new demographic for us and the young kids and stuff, and the parents. A lot of parents I've talked to recently, Mike and Graham, they're very interested in getting their kids involved in martial arts or boxing, things of that sort, things that are so they can protect themselves in the future.
Not even that, just get them off their ass instead of sitting in front of video games all day.
Okay, I didn't say it. Mike said it. All right.
I said it first.
Yeah, I didn't want to go there because I don't want to make any enemies, but Mike's absolutely right. They need to stand up, get off their ass, get a job. I had a job at 6 years old, okay? 6 years old. I had my first job.
Paper route?
Yep. Sears catalog. Sears catalogs at 6, and I was good to go. I made $12 a week or something, or $8 a week.
That's so retarded. Oh, man.
400 magazines in the middle of winter. I said, I don't know about this, Mom.
Yeah, it took you like 3 weeks to deliver it. Should have been done in a day.
Yeah, that's what happened. It was only 6, so it was hard to pull the wagon, right?
Oh, yeah. You can only pull 5 at a time.
5 at a time, because they were really thick. Remember those Sears catalogs?
Oh, yeah, I remember that shit.
Holy smokes, man. And they drop off 400 or 500, right?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. So anyways, guys, this Logan Paul guy, I guess we're going to keep an eye on him. You guys keep an eye on him. This is kind of funny. And we're going to move on to a couple other things. Well, there's the birds. You guys hear those birds or anything?
Yeah, man. I've been hearing the birds for a while. I thought it was me and all my drinking last night.
That's it, eh? Right on. Well, we're going to talk a little bit about this other thing that's been buzzing around in the internet that looks like it's picking up some speed here. I think I want to get involved because if one combatant decides not to show up, then I'm definitely putting myself in the ring for this one. So I never knew about this until a couple of weeks ago, but somebody, a good friend of mine, a girl that I know, Alicia, how you doing, Alicia, out there? Nice to see you. She goes, did you hear about Justin Bieber wanting to fight Tom Cruise? And I'm like, what? Did you just tell me? So we go online. It's actually real.
Yeah.
Okay. So the other funny part is there's some guy. Everybody out there in Talkin Fightland, if you guys have ever seen that show with Jerry Seinfeld, and it's like have a cup of coffee in the car.
Oh, comedians in cars getting coffee.
Yeah, with Jerry Seinfeld thing, right? So there's an individual in Europe that's basically got the same show, but it's not as Jerry Seinfeldish. It's just it's like him driving around with celebrities and they're talking smack, right? So I saw the actual interview between this guy, I guess he's a personality in England, and JB. So JB's all strapped in and stuff, and it was really good. So he looked all happy, and they're smiling, having a good time. And Justin said, and Buddy says to him, you're going to get your ass booted by this Mr. Tom Cruise individual. He's a Mission Impossible, or he's going to kill you, kid. And literally, Bieber's going, I don't think so. I'll lay a beating on that guy. He's no damn good. He can't beat me. Look at my pipes. Oh, it was hilarious.
Yeah, just because you can do your own stunts doesn't mean you get punched in the face.
Well, I hear that JB's actually training. Okay, he's training for real, and you better train for me, JB, because you're gonna need it.
Boxercising is not real training, though. Okay, well, let me tell you that right now. A lot of these guys in Hollywood, they don't box, they boxercise. Okay,
it's true.
Not real shit. So listen, I don't give a shit what Bieber says. Show me training video, that guy doing work on a heavy bag, and then I'll believe it. Until I see that guy doing work, like actual work, like skipping with a skipping rope, I don't believe that shit.
If you got any video, send it to our producers, and Mike will see it. I want to see it too, because I want to see what I'm up against. But I really know you're a good songwriter. I love you more than anybody. I think you're the best. I'm one of your biggest fans, actually, and I'd really love to meet you. It'd be the funnest time, and I promise I won't hurt you. I'll just beat you up a little bit. I promise I won't hurt you. How can I hurt a guy that looks that good?
Just don't write free candy on the side of your van, Neil. Everything will be fine.
All right, cool, man. Yeah, I'm all in. Exactly. So anyways, apparently yesterday, he brought out a new song, and I heard the song. Obviously, it was like a worldwide thing. Did you guys see that?
No. Honestly, I haven't been up to date with any of the.
All right. So, anyways, Justin Bieber released a song yesterday worldwide on the TV or on their internet or whatever it was, and it's a great song. I'm going to let you guys check it out. But apparently, in the video for the song, he's boxing the whole time.
Oh my God! I gotta check this shit out for sure.
You gotta see this, Mike.
Oh my God!
Graham, you gotta see this. He's actually boxing through the whole video. So I'm thinking, well, he's getting ready for me. He knows he's in trouble. He might get. I mean, he's from Stratford. I'm from Mississauga. We can meet halfway, JB, like in Kitchener, maybe or something. Wherever you want to meet, I'm all in. You can come to my house, my backyard. We'll do it in the backyard. How's that?
Yo, I'm going to be a judge for that one.
Absolutely.
I'll sit ringside for that one.
Oh yeah, I dreamed about this since I was a child. I did.
Beating up Justin Bieber?
No, well, the guy taught me how to sing, and so now I got to teach him how to fight. It's only fair.
Oh, this is great.
His arms are so skinny, they look like they're sticking out of a bird's nest.
Yeah, did he just get over Lyme disease or something like that?
I don't know, man, but he's a skinny,
how's this guy boxing?
And he's cuter than a button, so we won't hurt him, Mike, I promise. All right, so we're going to move on to that. Okay, JB, we love you, man. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to all your fans and everybody. JB's fans, love you all. You guys are the bomb. Thanks a lot. One last little thing, guys, I think, unless Mike's got something to do. We had a discussion in regards to can the doctor in a boxing match stop the fight? That was a question Graham was asking me yesterday or the day before. We were talking about it, and I kept saying, yeah, you can. I've seen it a million times, because if guys are injured beyond being able to safely, continue, then the doctor has the right to stop the fight. What do you think, Mike? Is that correct?
I believe so. I believe the doctor can stop a fight at any point in time.
It would make sense, because if the guy's injured,
I don't think so.
Well, we need some comments on that, guys. Somebody's got to give us clarity on that one.
I don't think a doctor's allowed to stop a fight until the fight's been stopped by the ref.
Oh, well, the ref. What happens is the ref tells the combatants to the one that's not injured goes to his corner and stands in his corner. Well, the ref escorts over to the doctor. The doctor will inspect the injury and then give advice to the ref on what to do. So yes, the ref actually is the one that stops the fight on the doctor's approval, like on his wisdom, right? Like, I don't think this guy's capable of going with this kind of an eye injury. We need to stop the fight. The ref will then say, fight over. You know what I mean?
So here's what I was thinking. Two fighters going at it. One guy gets in a lucky punch. Other guy gets a bit dizzy. Okay. At that point, a doctor might go, ooh, head injury, brain injury. I got to stop this fight. But he's not allowed to. It's the ref who has to stop the fight.
Right.
But see, yes, the ref has to stop. The ref stops the competition from, or them fighting, the competition from happening. But technically, it's the doctor on the corner after the ref has stopped the fight that says whether the fight can continue or not. So that is definitely the doctor's stoppage.
Yeah, he's just giving his professional opinion of the situation.
Yes. So technically, yeah, the ref is stopping the fight, but at the end of the day, it's the decision of the doctor if that fight can continue or not. Is the way I've always noticed.
Yeah, well, I have always seen it done. Guys, everybody out there, I've actually seen fights, and this is how it works, Graham. The referee will stop the contest. He will put the one combatant into his corner. He will take the injured individual to the doctor, who will get up on the ring. He will inspect the injury, okay? And then, depending on what it is, he'll either let the fight continue or he'll stop the fight. Then what happens is the announcer comes out, like Jimmy Lennon Jr. will come out. Jimmy Lennon, we're going to talk about him one day soon, so remember that one, guys, Jimmy Lennon. He'll come out and say, referee Carlos Padilla has stopped the bout from advice from the doctor at 2 minutes and 15 seconds of the third round. So they actually talk it like the ref stopped the fight on advice from Dr. Ferdy Pacheco, and the fight is now stopped. Carlos Padilla stopped the fight at 2 minutes and 13 seconds of the third round. That kind of thing, right?
Right. But doesn't that also go down? It probably goes down as a TKO, though, right?
That is correct. It'll go down as a
TKO win. So
that's right. That's what it is. All right. So
I don't know the people out in boxing world watching us, if there's any comments, man, just
yeah,
put them
absolutely. If you guys want to make some comments,
help us reach this little bit of a debate we're having there.
Yeah, it's just it's something we're trying to figure out, right?
I think Champ Bolloré will come in and tell us how it is.
I think so too.
Yeah, he's good at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he knows what he's doing. And don't tell him he doesn't know what he's doing, because how big is he, Graham?
Big Ray, if you're watching.
Yeah, Big Ray, nice to see you, buddy. Happy New Year. We love you, bro.
So
how big is he? 6'5" and 250 or something, isn't he?
6'7".
Yeah, 6'7", 250 or 80.
Yeah, he's a monster. He's a monster.
Hey, awesome. I love that guy.
He's an Eiffel Tower compared to me.
I'd probably look at his. Well, I'd be standing up looking. You know where I'd be looking. I don't want to stand. I don't want to be standing beside him. Thanks. At least in public.
He's a big boy.
Yeah, he's a big guy, man. I seen holy cow. He is a big guy. So the last little bit here, guys. I just want to talk about this just very, very briefly. It's now a new year. We had some people pass away in the boxing industry last year. I tried to find, I wanted to give them some RIP stuff because, they gave themselves up for the cause and stuff happened and whatever. So honestly, I didn't find a lot. I really didn't. But I did find one guy that passed away last year at 58 years old. At 58 years old. So that's a very young man. All right.
Did I miss that?
Yeah, you froze there, Neil. You froze. Say the name again, Neil. You froze.
Oh, did I? I didn't. Sorry, I just said Roger Mayweather was passed away this year in 2020, and I just wanted to say, Roger, thank you very much, and the Floyd Mayweather family and the Mayweather family. That was Floyd's trainer. That was his uncle. That was the guy that. Floyd's father was his original trainer, but they didn't get along very well, so the uncle took over, his brother, and basically, Floyd pretty much probably lost his best friend and uncle. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, definitely.
So rest in peace, Roger. And he was a world champion, Mike, twice, 2 or 3 times.
Yes, he was.
So he was a very influential individual. So we got to say, God bless you, Roger. Yeah, thanks. All right, rest in peace, buddy. So There wasn't. I was trying to find out if there was any ring fatalities in 2020, and I could find none. So that's a good sign. All right.
Definitely.
We were talking about that the other night.
Definitely. That's excellent news. That's great news to hear.
Getting better. You know what I mean? Yeah.
It's always about the protection of the.
Anyways, we're gonna let you. What's that, buddy? Still there, boys? I'm here.
Yeah, we're here.
I'm here.
Okay, there he is.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so
everyone? We're all good. We're gonna be wrapping it up.
Yeah, right. Let's wind it up. Anything last there, Mike?
No, just hey, thanks for having me on again, Neil. It's great to see you. Happy New Year to everybody. All the best in the new year. All best wishes. Let's hit 2021 and take our little show here and bring it into the next stage. And guys, always remember, knuckle up.
That's it, Mikey. That's it. So, Graham, I'd like to thank Mike tonight for spending some time with me here on the show. I really appreciate your time, Mike. God bless you. I love you, buddy. Again, Graham, thank you very much for all your time as well. All you people out there, all my Talkin' Fight fans and all my friends. I'm just going to say hi to a couple of my friends since it's a new year. I want to say hi to Axel. How are you, bro? I want to say hi to Jesse Nichols. How are you, guy? Jesse, my buddy. I want to say hi to a bunch of my other friends, Robbie Dog and all the guys that, we're all friends, right? And you need a friend in life. So basically, without my friends, I wouldn't be here. So I want to thank you all. God bless you all. Keep the comments, the shares, the likes. Fez, how you doing, Fez? I love you, bro. Lots of people out there. It's going to get bigger, better all the time. So please tune in every night at 7 o'clock. Watch the Neil the Deal show, and we'll catch you tomorrow, Monday. We'll catch you Monday to Friday. All righty. Have yourself a safe weekend. Mike, take care of yourself. Graham, take care. Thanks a lot.
All right, guys.
Thanks very much for tuning us up. Very much. Appreciate it, Neil.
You're welcome.
Everyone else, thanks very much for tuning in, watching us. Remember to share, like, subscribe. 2 thumbs up, guys.
That's it. See you
go
later.
Team Canada, go. Go Team Canada, go. Go Team Canada, go. Let's go, boys.